Wow. I think one of the greatest influences for me was St. John Paul II, of just his witness of masculinity and manhood. I got kind of spoiled. I got to see him 24 times in my life, and a couple times up close, and got to speak with him. And just his writings, Love and Responsibility, but most importantly, his witness of authentic masculinity. Just spending those moments right in front of him, looking in his eyes, having him bless me, I think really just left an indelible mark on me, that the closer we get to God, the more we become ourselves.
And then that led you to go to Franciscan University, which of course then led you to go out throughout the world to preach the beauty of theology of the body, right?
Yeah.
So theology of the body and chastity.com, how did that start out?
Well, I started discovering theology of the body while I was in college. I was leading high school retreats while also doing sidewalk counseling at an abortion clinic. And talking to these women who are having an abortion in 45 minutes, I just started feeling late. Like, why am I meeting her now when she's having an abortion in less than an hour? Why couldn't I have met her when she was 15? Because if she had learned about real love and chastity then, she never would have dated this guy and be in this difficult situation. So I said, instead of focusing on the supply of abortion, why don't we deal with the demand for it, which is unchastity? So I started to discover Love and Responsibility and John Paul's thought, started sharing that with the young people, and it seemed as the light bulb went on. It was such a beautiful teaching, not just good and true, but it was beautiful. And so started speaking on that 25 years ago, and then now, 2 million teenagers in person later, it's just been a great blessing to be able to share the good news of God's teaching on human sexuality.
That's awesome, because we have something in common, because John Paul II also established World Youth Days, and World Youth Days have been such a formative and transformative part for young people. When was the first World Youth Day that you attended?
For me, it was Denver, 1993, so I was just getting ready to go into college, senior summer after high school.
Is that when you first started falling in love with a man? Because at that World Youth Day, I think it was one of the vigils, probably it was the vigil when you leave by helicopter and say, "I'll be back," and everybody went crazy because he was quoting Arnold Schwarzenegger from what was it, the Terminator?
Yeah. When his helicopter is landing in Mile High Stadium, the pilot of the helicopter said he could actually feel atmospheric disturbance in the helicopter from the roar of the teenagers. And then the helicopter lands, and then a rainbow appears over the sky, like as if on cue. So the first time I saw him, I was maybe 10 years old, and he came to Arizona. And, something left a mark on me there, but then seeing him in person up closer, World Youth Day, and then again, Jubilee in 2000. So I've gotten to go to 7 World Youth Days, which has been awesome. But just the witness of who he is as a man. It's not even so much what he says as who he is.
Yeah, which brings us to this World Youth Day. Here we are, at Lisbon, 2023, right? We've had 4 years where it was kind of a down period. There was the COVID pandemic, right? John Paul II's call to bring young people together is alive even more now than ever. Yeah. And young people are feeling that call to holiness, feeling that call to vocations, as we saw in the just most recently with the U.S. gathering, missionaries rise up to the occasion of being holy men and women, fighting the good fight for truth, beauty, and goodness. Yeah. What is your greatest hope and aspiration for young people now at Lisbon 2023?
Yeah, I think I would hope it's the same as John Paul's, that they would encounter the person of Jesus Christ. That's the whole mission and purpose of World Youth Days, is that encounter that personal relationship with him. And he would always tell us, do not be afraid to be the saints of the new millennium. Learn to love contemplation and prayer. Love Our Lady. And so just the heart and core of the Catholic faith, that the kids would rediscover that, because I think so often out in the world they feel alone. They're the odd man out in their school, their workplace, or whatever. And then you come here and you're surrounded by 500,000 or 750,000 young people, and you get to see the Church Universal all in one place, that speaking different languages, singing different songs, but just one big family. And so it helped them to realize they're not alone, and they're called in the end to be the saints of the new millennium.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jason, for these amazing words. We wish you well on all your endeavors, especially with chastity.com and all the wonderful things you're doing with teaching the young people about the theology of the body, because John Paul II left quite a gift for us.
He did. We just need to unwrap that gift and share it with the world.
That's right. Thanks so much, man. God bless.
Good to be on.
Awesome.